What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a monthly manifestation for the sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you guys are second during the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So, take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. So, again, still kind of on so called spiritual vacation. If you guys have seen some of the notifications out for these readings, used to do these in 2022, but now they are reloaded as Divine has told me to bring them back to you guys. Okay. So basically, these readings are meant to, if you're not familiar with them, they are pretty much meant to help you get a little bit organized. You guys may not really need it because Pisces, your energy so far since I've been doing readings on YouTube, you guys have been staying pretty busy, okay? But maybe you have some wiggle room to kind of spread things out a little bit based off of the dates provided, okay? So basically, organization in the sense of moon phases, okay? Still using the Moonology deck from Yasmin Boland. She also has a journal if you were interested in kind of utilizing that to kind of help you manifest. But we primarily pay attention to the new moon energy, the first quarter moon energy, and the full moon energy. For each phase is something to complete, okay? New moon energy brings new energy in, okay? So that means starting something new, setting an intention by the new moon, which is January 11th to start, okay, for the month of January. By first quarter moon, you should be kind of like halfway to completing your intention or goal, okay? So first quarter moon energy is on the 17th of January, okay? And then by the 25th, which is the full moon, you should be completed with your goal, or you should be close to completing it. Again, if little minuscule tasks are attached to that completion, then of course you will carry that energy over to the next month. Okay, so it's all about utilizing the moon phases to kind of help you stay in alignment with getting things done. Okay, and so for the month of January, as you know, it's the first month of the year, meaning very heightened intuition is going to be happening in the month of January, primarily for January 1 and January 11th, okay, being the new moon date. You will have some form of enlightenment, okay? Before that time, the 6th of January is going to actually be a day of epiphany because of the fact that you'll be spending a lot of time maybe at the beginning of the year really reevaluating things. Everyone is in the collective. That is just generally collectively, okay? But each person has their own thing that they will reflect on, okay? Whether it be personal growth or gaining something materialistically or making some changes in a process, okay? And so the epiphany is again the 6th of January. Then from that day leading to the new moon on the 11th is 6 days in between that, okay? So again, a time of reflection, a time of reviewing things to make sure that things are on the up and up, okay, as far as a positive result for you or getting done, okay? A constant, I can honestly say it's like a constant chance to revamp something before you put the final product out, okay? Be prepared for a major change in awareness of your goals and reevaluate a process before the first quarter moon, okay? The first quarter moon between new moon and first quarter moon is 6 days in between that, okay? So the number 6 coming up a lot during the intuition phases of the month, okay? But that is primarily the main thing that's going on in the month of January, okay? A lot of reevaluating and following your intuition. So, Pisces, if you find yourself having to make a lot of decisions on stuff, follow your intuition on it, okay? After you reevaluate it, okay? If that means you have to ask a lot of questions or need to ask questions, do it now, okay? Do not wait until something is done and then realize that you should have changed it, and then you got to go back, and then it's a whole thing, and then you may not get finished by the 25th, okay? If you set that as your goal to have things done is on January 25th, okay? So these readings will take over for the Dreamcatcher reads. However, if you would like to watch the Dreamcatcher reads, you can find them on my channel. I have a plethora of playlists, but I do like to be organized on the channel, so that way if there is something in particular you want a reading for, you can easily find it, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your reading for Pisces. The same questions are asked as always from the original readings for the moon phases. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you guys, Pisces, for each phase, all right? And we'll figure out what that energy is for you guys, and then we'll clarify with the general writer's weight of what is in store for that energy. Now, I don't expect to get much for your reading, Pisces, only because you guys are kind of like the ruler of the moon energy of keeping things hidden, okay? And I do believe in protecting everyone's energy on here, so if the divine tells me that it doesn't need to be said, then it won't be said, okay? But you guys know what the deal is. So, new moon on from the top. From the bottom, we are pulling for the first quarter moon energy, and then one from the bottom, one energetically from the middle, which I'm going to go with this one here. Energetically from the middle is for the full moon energy. Now, one thing I will say for you guys is that when I was actually sitting in your energy before starting and pulled the Making Magic deck and just shuffled to kind of get that prepared, one card did jump out, and it was self-confidence, okay? Having this self-worth about yourselves, okay? So feeling a little bit more confident in yourself to push forward in certain projects that maybe you wouldn't really look at, okay? Or even think you fit in for. So I think something has given you a confidence boost to pursue something in particular, okay? Which is great for you, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this energy here. New moon energy. What should be the mindset towards your intention or goal, Pisces? What should be the mindset for new moon energy? And it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, okay? Now, I primarily only pay attention really to the sign if there's one associated with any of the cards in this deck. But if you are a spiritualist and you care to know what the energy is for full moon in Scorpio, you can always look that up and kind of dig into it, okay? But it's time to release the negativity. Thus, that self-confidence. Scorpio is your fellow water sign, okay? Which Scorpios are a little bit even more private than you guys, okay? Primarily, I go with just the common knowledge of a Scorpion's behavior, which is to burrow, okay? They burrow in the sands. You can never really see them, okay? Whereas Pisces, you guys are in the water, okay? They are of land, you are of sea, okay? And so you kind of wear your emotions on your sleeve more than Scorpio does, okay? And so, but it's time to release the negativity. And sometimes Scorpio does stay in that kind of mindset in the sense of maybe prejudgment of things, especially if they don't like the vibe of it, okay? So for new moon energy, whatever new thing you're creating or going into on the 11th, release the negativity, all right, in order for you to move through and flourish from whatever it is that you're pursuing, okay? So let's get into the first quarter moon energy. Will or have you made any progress? Okay, Pisces, will or have you made any process by the first quarter moon? And you have hold your vision. Now, I shuffled the deck before your reading and I shuffled during. You have two cards that have popped up in other readings. Okay, hold your vision did come up, I believe, in Gemini's reading. So you could be tied to a Gemini, possibly, or you have that in your birth chart. Okay, one or the other. Um, so first quarter moon, you may have some procrastination come the first quarter moon. Okay, hold your vision. Okay, do not get thwarted or distracted by other things. Okay, such as negativity on the new moon, because again, like I just said, you may need that self-confidence boost. Pisces, for some of you, you already have it. Others of you, you're struggling with it, okay, in the sense of maybe something is presented to you that you need to practice for. Maybe it's a role of some sort. Maybe you do acting, or something that requires you to do something that you've never done before. Okay, nothing is impossible, Pisces. You should have a little bit more confidence within yourself. If you really want to achieve something, then there should be no reason why you can't knock it out of the park, okay? And even if something doesn't go your way for this particular thing, does not mean that that's the only thing, okay? You go on and you move forward to the next thing, or prepare yourself for something down the line that may come up again that's relatable to that particular role that you went for. Maybe try something different. Maybe, do some more research. Whatever you can as far as resources that can kind of help you gain traction on completing this goal to help you hold your vision, do it, okay, if it's possible, all right? So, next thing is the full moon energy, okay, and that is your completion date of the 25th of January. All the dates that I mentioned, I will have in the description box below, okay? So, has or is the intention or goal being achieved, okay, for Pisces? We have don't let your past hold you back. Now, Pisces, you pretty much, I believe this card came up, and I'm not laughing at you, but I believe this card came up in Libra's reading, but it was in their new moon energy, okay? So you guys may have Pisces, just to get a feel for the reading. I'll chuck it up to you this way because I don't think it's primarily cross-watching. You could have possibly just went to see what these readings are about, or maybe you were checking for your birth chart placement, okay? But you are pretty much repeating the energy of the collectives that have already received a reading, okay? Possibly by the time you see this, okay? So don't let your past hold you back. This is full moon energy, the day of completion that you should be aiming for. Whatever has happened in the past, such as if you got a bunch of no's for something else in the past and you are staying in this negative mindset and procrastination or hesitation to really put your name in the hat for something because of how something went before. This is a whole new year, okay? Pisces, you have to get out of this rut that you are in mentally and emotionally, okay? It's a whole new energy. If you have new people around you that are motivating you, that are willing to help you get to your goal, then by all means take advantage of that opportunity and don't let your past hold you back, okay? Excuse me, does not matter what has transpired in the past, okay? Move forward with a more positive mindset, okay? So let's get into why not. Again, like I said, the number 6 coming up a lot in the monthly summary of January, okay? A lot of reevaluating things. If you're going to keep referring to your past, refer to it in the sense of learning from it and not repeating the past, okay? Do something different than what you did before, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the clarifiers here with just general writer's weight here for Pisces. I'm going to shuffle by threes. New energy here to just make sure you guys get the most clearest reading possible, okay? And just to also prove that I don't mark cards or anything on here, okay? I don't know if that's maybe thought of in the collective. I don't mark any of these cards. As you guys possibly, take the time to notice, I shuffle and I cut with one hand just so that way there's no magic here, okay? Just real reading and the divine guiding these cards, okay? So let's go ahead and pull, same as before, one from the top, which is for new moon energy, one from the bottom, which is for first quarter moon energy, and then one energetically from the middle, which I think I'm going to aim for this one here. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck momentarily to see what the overall outcome of this energy altogether is, okay? So, new moon energy to start. It's time to release negativity. Is paired with the Ace of Swords, okay? Ace of Swords also came out in someone else's reading, but I think it came out more so towards the end of the full moon energy, in the sense of, or maybe as the overall, in the sense of some truth being told, okay? Maybe for this new moon energy, you need to be truthful and honest with yourself in regards to why you have this negative energy on you, okay? Or having this mindset towards things that are new, okay? Again, maybe you have new people around you, a new manager, or someone associated with you that's helping you along your way, and you just want to have open, honest communication, okay? Be honest in the sense of, maybe just feeling a little bit insecure, which you shouldn't. Again, you need some confidence, okay? Self-confidence in yourself. You've gotten this far. There's no reason for you to go further, okay? And so maybe some constructive criticism is coming your way, Pisces. Take it as a learning lesson, not as so much a downing of your abilities, just telling you what it is that you need to work on, okay, in order for you to maybe keep pushing forward and getting whatever it is you're trying to obtain, okay? Maybe it's just a change of attitude. Maybe it's a change of your look, possibly. Things of that nature. This person is only trying to help you. You hired them for a reason, okay? Again, if you're into possibly acting, this is something that you're getting into the big leagues now, so you're going to have to bump up your status a little bit in the sense of, your appearance or whatever the case may be. Business sense, carrying yourself a little bit, more professionally, okay? So, all of that is sometimes tied to being in that particular industry, okay? Next, let's get into first quarter moon energy. We have Hold Your Vision, which you have Aquarius energy with the Star card, okay? Again, kind of pulling from the readings that I've done already within these monthly manifestations, just kind of repeating itself and coming to you, Pisces, okay? So there could be some people, which I did mention in their readings, your energy did pop up in one or two, and so it could be more so like birth chart connection, but also I think one reading had, I think Sagittarius had your energy. And so you're probably tied to some of the other signs in some kind of way, okay? So healing energy, hold your vision, all right? Maybe a time for you, again, for some, like I said, it could be some procrastination or hesitation to do something because you need to heal from the past energies that you've been around, okay? Um, Again, maybe you have some negative energy that's around you where it's not you. Maybe it's some other people that are like, you know, how did you get that? You don't belong in that. May sound jokingly, but if people are going to say it, then there might be some weight to it, okay? Only in the sense of, as I like to call it a fresh, nice ice cold glass of haterade. Okay, um, get those people away from you. Okay, if they've been with you or rocked with you for a really long time, it's nothing wrong with you giving them a long handled spoon. Okay, in the sense of you are trying to better yourself as a person or professionally. Okay, and so you need very supportive energy around you, not people who are always joking on you. Okay, it may have flied a couple of years ago, but it's not flying now. Okay, and maybe someone else. It could be kind of karma coming back around in a way for if you did it to someone else. I don't. I mean, it's hard to gauge friendship because everybody gauges friendship in a different way. But friends don't constantly downplay on someone, whether it's in a joking way or not. Okay, because after a while, words start to hurt. Okay, and so it's time to heal that energy, maybe change it for the better. What you used to do, stop doing. Okay, if you did it to someone else, try to be an example towards others or for others to stop doing that. But hold your vision is having this Aquarian star on it means, if hopefully you're not full on procrastinating. For some of you, you're not. Like I said, this could have to do with tide energy as far as placement energy. But for those of you that are kind of been really busy, I get on y'all all the time, Pisces, about burnout. Okay, and it might be a time for you to kind of relax, re-energize yourself. There's water here in this star energy, so replenish yourself a little bit and then hold that vision of getting it completed. Okay, let's get into the full moon energy here with don't let your past hold you back. Okay, don't let your past hold you back. This is coming here with the Two of Cups energy. Okay, Two of Cups energy could be slightly tied to love for some of you. If you're into love or need help with love, I would suggest the All My Love readings or the Heart's Desire readings. If you're already in a relationship, then bring back the intimacy if you're kind of struggling. Okay, but this Two of Cups is more so kind of, again, coming face to face with whoever is truly trying to help you, who has always been a motivating energy in a way, and just, maybe forgiving the past situations, maybe a truce of some sort, or just an understanding of why ties had to be broken because you were trying to move forward. Okay, is the vibe that I'm getting. So you may be having some heart-to-heart conversations with some people as far as professionally. No one likes to make those decisions at all. They are very hard to make sometimes. But when you're trying to advance in life professionally, you do have to sometimes cut ties. Okay, and so don't let your past hold you back. All right, as far as like maybe that possibility of someone trying to get you to come back, uh, wondering if they could, still do anything for you. And it's time for you to have new energy around you, Pisces. Okay, you've had the same energy around you for far too long and it kept you stunted in your growth. It's time to move on. Okay, so with that being said, let's see what is at the bottom of the deck for you guys. And we have the Six of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands coming out. The number six The real need for you to reevaluate, obviously, Pisces, as much as, like I mentioned in the January summary for the entire collective of these readings, here you are, the only one, the only one out of everyone so far. I still have two more signs to go in group three, but you are the only one that got the Six of Wands, okay? So that means a victory, if you've been watching long enough, okay, is that you are pressing forward and moving on, okay, to bigger and better things, okay? We're going to keep it hidden for you, Pisces, as much as possible, in the sense of, say less, all right, is the phrase. But you are definitely headed to higher and better things, okay, from making the decision that you had to make, okay? Do not feel bad about it, do not feel sad about it. It was all business, nothing personal, okay? Nothing personal. You can always still be friends with these people, but again, distance, kind of mutual friends or possibly in your energy. So you will still see each other every now and again, okay? But no bad blood, just needing to move forward, all right? So, Pisces, let's get into the Making Magic deck, where we ask the question, what is the message of support to achieve or manifest for Pisces? What is the message of support to achieve or manifest for Pisces? Two messages, it seems, is what you guys need, is just two messages. If one pops out, I will take it. Now, granted, like I said, pre-reading energy, you got self-confidence. So you can kind of take that as a bonus message, okay, outside of the two that are intended for your reading, okay? Okay, Pisces. I'm going to stop there. And we'll cut by threes. And let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, which is triple spiral, one that has become popular during me doing these readings, okay? Triple spiral, which says, listen to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons, okay? Triple spiral came out in Virgo's reading, okay? So you may be tied to a Virgo, all right? I'm not going to sit up here and tell you to watch Virgo's reading. I don't think it's necessary for you to, but there may be a Virgo tied to you, all right, that you may have to start feeding with a long-handled spoon, okay? Triple spiral. Next is Trinca 5, okay? Trinca 5. 5 means a change coming, okay? Manifest money and income. Trinca 5, okay? Manifest money and income. You've got the number 6 here with victory, so of course you are about to see a change in your income, and you will be manifesting diligently. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life lessons with Trinca 5 sounds like you definitely are about to catch a vibe, okay? In the sense of learning new things, expanding your abilities, in the sense of what you're doing professionally, okay? Which is going to invoke more money down the line, okay? Just stay humble, Pisces. That's all I'm asking, okay? That's all the divine can ask of you too, is to stay humble. You can be self-confident, but also never forget where you came from. That helps keep you grounded. But that does not mean to, again, it's like a fine line. It's like a gray area. Got to learn to, evolve a little bit, and also kind of create the new you this year, okay? 2024 is the year of balance, infinite wisdom, okay? And it's time for you to start activating that, okay? So let's get into that by looking at your present and higher self. Okay, we're going to use the elemental oracle here. What is the energy of the present self for Pisces? What is the energy of the present self for Pisces? Your present self is the one who is pretty much doing all the work, while your higher self is, observing along with the divine and your ancestors that are helping you along the way as you do possibly practice religion, or you're very spiritual in a sense. And so you are definitely getting a lot of guidance from above, whether you believe it or not. Okay? You ask, they do show you in your dreams. Okay? So we have the soul passion at the bottom of the deck for you guys. Okay? We have this eye here, which feels like almost like a third eye or awareness of some sort, with a waterfall coming from it, but also grass or like a grassy knoll above in the lashes, with trees, branches of some sort. The world in the eye. Okay, number 14 here. 1, intuition, individuality. 4, protecting that as you move forward. I can't emphasize that enough. And 5, equaling out to 5, meaning some form of change. Okay, the soul passion. Okay, I feel like you are getting ready to achieve something really great and change, something that really speaks to your soul, Pisces, as you get a little bit older. Okay, as we get older, we get wiser, we understand things and what's meant to be, and I feel like your passion is awakening. Okay, so we're going to get into the book here. This is fire energy. All right, fire energy is surrounding Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. All right, you may have that in your birth chart. So passion or soul says, what is the spark that lights you up? The divine lives within you. Consider your motivations carefully. Know where your resistance lies. Okay, thus this hold your vision. Okay, for that first quarter moon on the 17th. We all have more than one purpose in life, and having a passion makes us feel more alive. Psyche, which is ancient Greek for soul, mind, and spirit. That's Psyche. Okay? Psyche. Okay? So that K is, in my opinion, how I'm pronouncing it, is kind of silent. Okay? So, what lights your passion? What drives you? You need to tap into that more. And again, it's tied to, again, maybe community, those around you, and being supported. But it's time for you to learn how to support yourself as well. Okay? I would definitely suggest, if you like bath salts, foot soaks, you can try 2 things of mine. I would say the Ignite My Passion bath salt to kind of help with that. Maybe to take that during a full moon ritual if you like. New moon, you could do it on there as far as igniting new energy if you're trying to find your new passion. But if you found it and you want to lock it in, then new moon energy would be the best time to do it. Okay? And then get to the money spray, which I know you guys don't have a problem with. But if you want to protect your assets in the sense of in a sense of stability with wealth and things of that nature, then get to the money spray would be something you might want to be interested in. You'll see the link to my shop in the description box below. Okay? And I have a plethora of meditation oils too. None in particular come to mind for you guys, except for maybe spiritual growth. Maybe something you might want to be interested in, but you can check that out as well. Okay, So we're going to get into your higher self. What is the potential energy for the higher self of Pisces? What is the potential energy for the higher self of Pisces? This is a new deck that I just recently got. It's called The Spiritual Awakening by Reverend Dr. Aaron Fall Haskell's. Okay, very beautiful deck. A lot of radiating energy comes from it. While I've been using it, really after I just, took it out of the box, it was just really light energy coming out. So I really have been enjoying using it for these readings. I hope you guys do too. If you do, feel free to like and subscribe so that way you can get notified the next time I do a reading for your sign, okay? So at the bottom here, we have the law of manifestation, okay? Yes, come through, Pisces, okay? That's what I needed to see, okay? Let go of trying to control life and allow miracles, okay? Let go of trying to control life and allow miracles. I feel like if you guys have been taking the time too much in your past to control things yourself, maybe you needed assistance and maybe you were coming off too aggressive back then, working on your own, okay, trying to control things of how they went, when really people receiving you is their choice, okay? So now kind of be a little bit more willing to spread yourself out and let life flow, okay? No need to control anything because you go based upon, your personality, your character speaks for you alone, okay? You don't have to manipulate anything else after that, okay? So let's get into this book here. So I can see what page we're going on for you guys to read your message as we wrap up your reading, which is page 7, okay? And I know that letting go of control is probably kind of hard for you guys, Pisces, but it's something that you need to find the inner strength to do, okay? And allow someone to work for you, okay? That is their job. Let them do it, okay? Let go and stop trying to force things to happen. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to be open to how things show up in your life. By controlling and outlining, the universe cannot deliver your dreams. Remember, Spirit, your higher self, creates from nothing, so you must release the preconceived ways you think things have to happen. However, if you create in harmony with the unity of life and in service for the highest good, your ability to manifest will increase exponentially, okay? When it comes to manifesting, mentally practice neutrality. I don't know why I can't say anything right now. Let go of attaching to an outcome and labeling anything as good or bad. Allow yourself to receive a gift from the universe today, okay? Let go of attaching to an outcome and labeling anything as good or bad. So stop judging anything before it happens, Pisces, and let things happen, okay? So with that being said, that is all that I have for you guys today, Pisces. I'll be back to doing preliminary readings in February, and these will be a part of them. So until then, happy manifesting and see y'all next month. Peace.